living organisms require food for energy. Plants, unlike animals, make their own food by a process called photosynthesis. The sun provides energy for life on Earth. It emits energy in the form of heat and light. Light from the sun falls on the leaves of green plants. The structure of leaves enables them to trap sunlight and absorb it as energy. Microscopic plants, such as these single-celled algae found in pond water, also trap sunlight and use it as energy. Algae are found in the surface waters of the ocean. There are some environments, such as the depths of the ocean and caves, where there is no light and green plants cannot live. Plants which make their own food by photosynthesis are known as autotrophs, a term which means self-feeding. Animals must eat plants or other animals in order to obtain their food and are called heterotrophs. We can draw a picture which shows the flow of energy from the sun to the plant. The plant converts light energy into chemical energy, which in turn is passed on to all other animals. Carbon dioxide in the air combines with water in the leaf cells to produce carbohydrates, such as glucose, for food, and oxygen as a waste product. A chemical pigment called chlorophyll and energy from light are required for this reaction to take place. The process of photosynthesis takes place in the leaves of plants. If we look at a section through a leaf down the microscope, it is possible to see the cells which contain chlorophyll, the chemical required for photosynthesis. Chlorophyll in the cells is contained within small structures called chloroplasts. Broad, flat leaves present a large surface area for maximum absorption of light. It is possible to see a skeleton of veins in most leaves. This structure provides support and is responsible for transport of water to the leaf and sugar from the leaf to the rest of the plant. In order for photosynthesis to take place, carbon dioxide must be able to enter the leaf and oxygen must be able to escape. This process, known as gas exchange, takes place mainly through the underside of the leaf. If we look at the lower leaf surface or epidermis down the microscope, it is possible to see pores. The pores are known as stomata and allow the passage of air into and out of the leaf. The pores are held open by special cells known as guard cells. During the night time, there is no light available for photosynthesis. In most plants, the guard cells change shape to close the stomata, as there is no need for gas exchange within the leaf. If we look at a transverse section through a leaf, we can see how the stomatal pore opens into the air spaces between the cells. During the daytime, when there is sufficient light, carbon dioxide passes into the leaf to replace that being used for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide passes through the open stomata and into the air spaces between the mesophyll cells. The gas diffuses into the cells as it is being used up in the chloroplasts. Oxygen, produced as a waste product of photosynthesis, has to pass out of the leaf. It diffuses out of the cells due to its high concentration near the chloroplasts. Oxygen evaporates from the cell surface to become a gas which diffuses through the air spaces. It leaves the leaf via the stomatal pore. You may be asked to carry out an experiment to demonstrate that oxygen is produced and released from the leaves of plants during photosynthesis. The mesophyll cells offer a large surface area for gas exchange to take place. As cell walls are permeable to water, water loss occurs by a process known as transpiration. Because the carbohydrate produced in photosynthesis is glucose, which causes osmosis to occur, it must be converted to starch, which has no effect on osmosis. Starch is then converted back into glucose before being transported through the vessels of the leaf and into the stem. Glucose is then transported up or down the stem through a vascular system of cells known as phloem. Carbohydrates are stored as starch in the regions of the plant which are not able to photosynthesize. Regions such as tree trunks and roots, tubers, flowers and fruits. Plants rely on water, the atmosphere for carbon dioxide, and the sun for energy in order to make food for their own tissues and for those animals and other plants which feed off them.